Hi guys, welcome to Motorsport Manager, and this is the Up in Flames challenge. Now, fuck me, this fucking challenge is a cunt. I have attempted this 7 times, and every time RNG has fucked me in the bum. Whether it be because both my drivers collide with each other, or they or I do something like that's my own fault. That one. They'll either collide with someone, or you'll collide with each other, or Vexler will get himself fucking injured like 40 times. Yeah, it's just. Oh. But I finally got into a position where we should be able to do this, and the idea of this particular challenge is you need to win the Drivers' Championship with Vexler. Now, with the first race, Vexler's got severe burns. All his stats are at 0 because he can't race. He's got someone ahead of him, Chapman, who is 12 points ahead of him. Obviously, after the first race, because you can't really use Vexler, he ends up like falling behind by a long way. So you've got to do what you can to push ahead. Now, this time round, RNG actually works in my favour. So I had the opportunity to have an interview about Chapman, and basically in the interview I said, yeah, I'd love to have him. Now I've signed Chapman and I've made him my reserve driver, so he's not racing anymore. So as you can see, at the minute we're only 3 points behind Chapman. He's not going to be racing in the next one. It's down to what happens in this race and the next race as to whether or not we succeed in this challenge. It's cheeky as fuck. But the amount of times I've been shafted on this challenge, I don't care. I really don't care. At all. Genuinely fucking couldn't give a fuck. So, yeah. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to see this out. Hopefully we can get it to the point where we don't necessarily win it in this race. We can bring it down to the wire in the last race. But we'll see how that one works out for us. We'll get Saarinen getting along with it. I'm leaving Saarinen behind over here. Yeah, so I've actually managed to fucking do this challenge, and it's been a pain in the ass because it's not actually that difficult a challenge. It's just I keep getting shafted. Yeah, it's not a difficult challenge at all. It's just the RNG factor of it. It's just insane how RNG it can be. Anyway, let's go to Saarinen and we'll see if we can gain him a couple of positions. I mean, I think Vexler's won this outside of some major fuck up by myself. We'll see if we can get Vexler pushed up to how many seconds behind is he? 11 behind Lipponen. Well, we'll do what we can, see if we can get him up to third, maybe see if we can get him on the podium. It'll be the first time. Hello, he's not going to be doing things like that. It'll be the first time I've got a double podium in this. I completely ignored Saarinen the entire challenge. I really couldn't care about Saarinen. It's been all about getting Vexler as high up as possible. To be fair, I think he's managed it. There you go. So Vexler won that, which means he's won. So do I do the last race? I've only got 4 minutes of this done, captured. I guess we better go into the last race anyway. I tell you what we can do. We could always bring Chapman into it. We can always bring Chapman into the last race. We'll do it. I'm going to save the game anyway for my own sanity. I do not want to go through this again. It was just fuck me. It's been a whole day. It's been a whole day of trying to do this. It's just it's got on my fucking wick. But what I'm going to do, as I say, I'm going to save it so that for my own sanity, all I've got to do is basically sim the next race. I've won this challenge then in that case. But we're going to bring Chapman into the squad. We're going to basically promote Chapman and see if we can finish ahead of him, just for the sake of this challenge. Ignore idiot fucking motorcyclists going past. It's still fucking off. Basically, there's a tunnel. I've got a fucking railway tunnel over there. Right, so the fucking train goes along the fucking top bridge. You can't even. Train goes along the fucking top here, and there's a bridge over there. Underneath it, there's a tunnel. Alright, and it just literally goes through, and then the other side of it. And there's this fucking cunt goes underneath that fucking tunnel around about this time every night, and it just fucking echoes like fuck. And he has been known to just sit there revving his engine before. And it's only 10:05 at the minute, but he's done it at fucking 11 o'clock before, and he's a cunt. I'm gonna go out there one day. I'm just gonna smack him over the fucking head with a hammer. And again, saying that he's wearing a helmet, maybe I'll just smack him in the fucking cock with a hammer. I don't know. You've got a rivalry with Surikov, have you? Wonderful. Right, so as I say, I'm going to save this for my own personal. You can see I've already done one, just because I made 2 copies of the save, just because I was going insane with this challenge, because I hate RNG. I hate RNG. I had a fucking the first one of these I'd done. So he had his injury, the burn injury, Vexler that is. He had his burns injury, and he came back, and straight away had a dodgy neck. That's right, alright, okay. Put him in the race anyway. He crashes on the first fucking bend, doesn't he? So that's the fucking challenge shot, completely fucking gone, done. But yeah. Anyway, so this is a 5 race. I know this is one up here, but we're coming in on the last race. This is a 5 race challenge. So the 2016 season has taken a horrific turn for Scuderia Rossini. During the 10th race, their star driver Vexler was involved in a severe crash and sustained severe life-threatening burns. He's in the infirmary for the next few races. Can Rossini get everything ready for his triumphant return? After Vexler win the Drivers' Championship, you get a new player accessory, which I think is a hat. I did read what they were. Vexler can't leave, you can't leave, and there's 1 race left. So, let's... I'm going to say this again, just because I don't want to... I don't know if I'm the only person who ever does this, just like oversaves everything, just so they don't go fucking insane and fuck it up, because I do not want to have to go through this all again. I'm quite happy to do it for the challenge, to add, like for the video, to add it in, add a little bit of drama. But the actual challenge itself, I don't want to do this challenge again because it was so shit. It was a cunt. But yeah. Anyway, car repair is complete. We've got sponsors. You'll just take that one because it's up front. We're not going to be here afterwards, so who gives a fuck. Did I have... I can't remember. I didn't have anything being made. I thought I might have had a part being made. I've made a few parts in this. So that's not actually improved. I made a lot of suspension, but nothing improved. As you can see, I made a lot of suspension. 1 hour after the race, these will all be ready. Is it worth it? Is it worth just doing that and hoping that we can get maximum out of it? I'll do that. We'll give... No. There. And... we'll do what we can. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to give Vexler the greatest chance. Give a fuck about Chapman and Saarinen. Couldn't give a shit. It's after this race, it's done. I'll be giving Vexler the best chance of winning, without a doubt. So he's already got the better car, best brakes. He's got the better engine. He's got the slightly better front wing. He's got the better gearbox. He's got the better rear wing. And he's got the better suspension. So let's say we're going to give him the great chance of winning. I think driver-wise, Chapman is slightly better. So I don't know how that'll... Oh, fuck off. I don't know how that will work out in the long run. I'm going to save these again right at the fucking race, so I don't have to fucking worry. And again, I know what I'll do. I'll start the race, and then Chapman will be there. Fucking... fucking stress levels are through the roof. like fucking way up here because of this fucking challenge. As I say, it's not even that hard. It's just a fucking pain in the ass, and I've made it difficult for myself. Because what I should do, really, what I should have done, is taken a step away, given it a couple of days, fucking calm down a bit, and then try it. But instead, I got myself worked up. Like a cunt. Right, anyway. It doesn't really matter. You'll do. We'll take that one just so we're making money, just for prosperity. No chance of rain by the looks of things. Yeah, that'll do. We'll take that just in case. We'll take one of those. Just in case of what? Just in case. Might decide I want to go, for a one-stopper. Right. Let's not have to reload the game. Let's please not have to reload the game. That's all I'm asking, game. That's all I want from you. Just a good result from Vexler and maybe a semi-decent result from Chapman. I mean, what I might do, if it looks like we're going to lose, I'm just going to put Chapman on fucking conserve and low and just run it like that. Just intentionally crash the guy I was saying. I don't know if you can do that. Is that a team order? Imagine if that was a team order. Yeah, crash your car. What? What a team order that would be. I reckon the FIA, they'd have to get involved in that and be like, what's going on? Anyway, I need to do something on the front wing, don't I, for the other car. I need to get that changed up, because otherwise Chris will just go mental at me. Yeah, let's get this. There, that's better. Where is this? And we need to bring that down. There we go. Alright, so these two cars are set up ready to go. Yes, we'll take the practice. Probably will do a little bit of stripping. Not on camera. Weight stripping. Just in the hopes that we can gain that little bit more performance out of the car. I'm not going to strip Chapman, so I say fuck him. Right, let's get these guys out. See how they feel. We've got no rain by the looks of things. Everything should be fine and dandy. Where are we? We'll get to level 2 on the knowledge, I think, and then we'll bring them both in. So if we get them lined up to come in now. So good, poor, okay. That's not good. Same tyres, yep. Right. So I think we're going to have to go away as opposed to towards. Handling wise, around about here. Speed wise, what we'll do is that. That should get us at least a great, I should imagine. Vexler, get you back on those, same tyres. Oh, we're a long way from. Right, that's definitely coming this side. Right, so let's get this sorted out first. That's not going to be enough. That's probably about right. Handling wise, I want to get this right on that button. And top speed wise, yeah, about there. I think that should do it. Sort of going from sort of memory about where to place things, because it's been, other than today, it has been a while since I played. In fact, the last time I played was Saturday. Today is Friday, so Saturday, and I recorded the last episode of the ice season. Actually, by the time this goes out, you'll see that the ice season is done and the fire mod may have started, because I'm doing a stream tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah, right. I think we need to go a little bit further away on the speed balance. I want to try and get this spot on though, so let's go a little bit more this way, and then we'll bring the speed up to this side. I think we need to do the same to get that where it needs to be. So it doesn't need much. I think around about there should get that to excellent. And then Vexler is coming in now. We've got an excellent, excellent, okay. Let's get him set on these. I knew that was bang on the fucking money, didn't I? So it's just getting this top speed sorted out now. So we're okay there. We're okay there. So we need to be slap bang in the middle of these two. That's fine. That looks okay to me. I hate myself for that, by the way. Because it's not even fucking funny. It was shit. I think most of my jokes are shit, to be honest, but I like them. They make me laugh. It's like my cock. It's small, but it makes me come. You know. Right. So Vexler's got the fastest lap. Not that it fucking matters. Let's let them carry on a little bit longer. We'll wait till this line. What's that? We'll bring them in. Fuck it. That doesn't look like that line's actually improving. Alright, so excellent, excellent, great. Get my other 3 laps on these. Same tyres. For 98%. But for me, 98% isn't quite enough. So let's see if we can do something here regarding the not quite enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've got the 98% there. We can come back to 98%. I'm quite happy to risk it. See if we can get ourselves a better setup. There's no harm in doing that. In doing that. Right. So. Need to get that side. You need to come this way, do you? Is that right? Probably a touch more. That needs to go there. And that might get us around about 98%. Might. I'm not guaranteeing fuck all, by the way. So let's get this knowledge up to level 3 before we bring him in again. Let's bring him in now. If we can get him in quickly, maybe get him out again. So we've got purples across the fucking board. Lovely. 99%. Not quite 100. I would like to get 100 one day. Oh shit. You know what? Oh fuck, I can't cancel it now. Shit. 98%. I was going to not put him on mediums. That's too late now. So I wanted to see if we could potentially do a one-stopper on this race. I don't know how many laps this race is, so if we could get a cheeky one-stopper out, I'd be quite happy to try that. As it was, I just wasted these mediums for no knowledge at all. Why do I do stupid things? Why? So, we've got first and second as our boys. We've got a bit of rain. We've got a bit of rain opening up for us. Not much, though. We'll take Super Soft to qualifying. And again, we'll take Super Soft in qualifying. I say our boys are in first and second. What I mean is they, in practice, got first and second. Alright, so we go 85%, 86%, 86, 82. Not going to worry about anything else. And you can fuck off. Look, I'm not going to cripple myself too much. Alright? I'm quite happy. Oh, no, we're not going to send them out yet. We're going to wait for this water on a track, see what happens with that. Wait for this grip to go up a little bit. Yeah, I know you need to set lap times, boys, but just bear with me a minute. So doesn't look like there's going to be any rain, so that's good. Getting 116 a lap. Okay. 1:16 a lap, so we need to give ourselves probably at the 2-minute mark enough time to. Right. So if we get Chapman out first, he's going out on these super softs. Off he fucking goes. We'll give him a 5-second start. Oh, a bit more than 5 seconds, but still. Then we'll get Vexler out. Let's get you on auto, because I'm not fucking around. Let's get you on auto as well. Let's smash it out. Right. Should have given myself enough time to get a lap out. We've got made the most of the fucking. Oh, come on, Vexler. Come on, Vexler. Where's Chapman? Chapman's in 7th. Vexler up in the 3rd. So he's. I mean, we've given him the advantage. He should be faster. But Vexler is the better driver. Quite a way behind Becker, though. But we've done perfectly there with regards to the grip. Left it along as long as we could. We only got through to get a qualifying time with about 10 seconds to spare. So we were cutting it fine, but we got the maximum grip out of that track. Got the most grip we could possibly get, which really does make a difference to the track times. So, before we add anything in, 32 lap race, we're getting 10 to 12, 13, 14, 16, 18 to 20. I mean, we could do a one-stopper on those. It's going to be risky. I don't think we'll bother though. We'll take softs. I think we'll take softs. We might be able to get a one-stopper out on these. In fact, we'll give them both softs. As long as it doesn't rain, they'll be fine. If we go with softs, race trim, soft race trim, driver strategy now, I think we're just going to go the engine mode. Not going to worry about going reds on the others. I mean, we've won it anyway. It's just, it'd be nice to see if we can get a one-stopper out on these. So Vexler 3rd, Chapman 8th. How's it looking at the minute? Good at the minute. Go on, Vexler. Let's speed this up a little bit. In fact, I don't want to make it. I want to add. Oh, fuck me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, 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 no. I'm not doing all this shit again. Sorry, I'm not. Oh. Fucking flip my shit. I actually. You know what? I'm just gonna get this done. I'm not even gonna worry about. I've got to add a little bit of drama, haven't we? Add a little bit of racing drama. So let's get them both on medium and neutral. So Vexler up to 10th, Chapman up to 15th. I mean, I'm not interfering too much, am I? I'm not trying to be a god. Not at all. Not at all. Nah, I'm not setting things up for Chapman to fail in any way. All I want to do is get this challenge out of the fucking way. That's all I want to do now. I've decided I've had enough. I've had enough of this challenge. I just can't be arsed with it. It's one of those challenges that's really fucked me off all day. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired, actually. I am quite tired. It's 10:30. I woke up at 5:30. So, good 17-hour day of just playing Motorsport Manager and getting fucking irate about it. But I'm in good spirits. Oh, I will be. With a whiskey, maybe. Don't know. Haven't decided. It's a bit late to be drinking. I would like a glass of whiskey. Helps you go to sleep. Especially when you take it with some tramadol. That's wonderful stuff. I don't condone it, kids. Any kids watching, do not mix alcohol and pills at all. Until you're older and a bit more responsible. In which case you probably won't want to. Or you might. Anyway, I'm not going to. Don't. Seriously, don't. I'm not condoning that at all. Do not do it. Alright? If I find out you've been doing it, Uncle Kegman will be very upset. Uncle Kegman? Anyway. Oh, right, fuck it. Let's just take over Surikov then. Come on. There you go. You can stop whinging now, can't you? Oh, fuck it. While we're here, we'll take over De Graaf and Schmidt. Don't fucking get past the cunt then. Well done. And the next cunt. And the next cunt. Take him. Literally gets there as a fucking... No, you're staying neutral then. We'll get you to go high and push Mr. Chapman. I would like to actually make this a little bit more interesting than it currently is. But not too interesting, you know? So, we've got another lap I think we can do with Vexler. I'm saying that, where are we at? 35%. Yeah, I think we can do another lap with Vexler. We'll get him... How many laps? 23. 14, 16, 10 to 12. I'll take the 10 to 12s for now, the super softs. Chapman can probably do one more lap on top of this. Let's speed this up. There's not much going on. I mean, Chapman is fighting at the minute. As it stands, both drivers are in the points at the minute, so we'll get him to overtake it, shall we? We'll get him to see if we can overtake fifth. So as it stands, Chapman's actually ahead of Vexler. He has got to pit himself though. We'll get him on some super softs. I want to add some drama, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, I want this challenge done with. I've had enough of this challenge at this point. It's just no. Anyway, Chapman's about to go into the pit. I think he's probably going to pull out ahead of Vexler. Ooh, Vexler just pulls out ahead of him. There's only 2 positions between the guys. Neither of them on points at the minute. So as it stands, Vexler does win by 2 points. Come on, Chapman. Make it interesting, mate. Just not too interesting. Yeah, he has got a lot of excess fuel, but nah. Let's get Vexler to overtake Gonzalez. That's it. Go on. Well done. Thank you. Alright, neutral, and then who's that in front of us there? That is Schmidt. Got Schmidt and Woodford in front of us. Go on, mate. You can take both of these rather easily. Don't just smash up the arse of someone. It's fun to smash up the arse of someone, but just don't fucking... Right. So he's got himself up to 11th, just ahead of Schmidt. He's got Blanc and Oliveira in front of us. So he's just lost the position to Schmidt again now. So, mate, pull your finger out, sort your life out. Thank you very much. Chapman is in 13th, not really challenging anyone at the minute. So we're going to get him to go high, get him to push along. Sort of. Vexler overtaking is up into 8th, looking to take 7th from... Well, I did get 7th from Oliveira. He's taken 6th from Ribeiro as well. Looks like he's probably going to have to come in for a pit on this lap. How many laps remaining? 17. We'll just stick him on the mediums, let him see it out. That's my plan. I'm sticking with it. We'll get Chapman to push while he's in the pits. Oh, any fuckballs, I am knackered. Got my Aerosmith shirt on today. I do like a bit of Aerosmith, even though they are a bit old and dated now. I think they've dated most of the women on the planet in their time. That's, again, shit joke. If we get Vexler to push just a little bit, not too much. There we go. Chapman is vying for 6th place with Schmidt. We'll get him to push ahead. As it stands, Chapman will win by 2 points. Let's get him to go back high push. And he's going to need to... Oh, fuck, I should have pitted him in that one. Yeah, he's going to need to pit. We'll get him on... I mean, we could put him in there. Fuck it, I don't want to risk it. I mean, his tyres might go. I mean, I don't... It's not a case of, you know, he'll be slower on the mediums. Thus, you know, Vex will be able to catch up. Nothing to do with that. At all. I think he's going to have to go conserve to see his tyres out. Just to get him there. There is Vexler. Vexler is in 14th. Vexler is about to take 13th. He is. just about to get 11th. He is. Lovely stuff. Alright. So, can we get him past Vasquez? I don't need to push... No, maybe I do need to push him past Vasquez. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. He's past Vasquez now. Back to neutral. Got 80%, 11 laps to go. Might have to get him to conserve those tyres just a bit. Talking of which, there we go. So how are we looking at the minute? Still Vexler to win. I mean, it's kind of nothing, because I think both you and I know that I'm just going to stick him on blues if anything goes tits up. So what? So what? So what? What of it? Alright, let's get Vexler to go high. Might as well get Chapman to go high as well. Got to add a little bit of excitement, I guess. Don't really want to. I just wanted to show that I've actually done this challenge. Because if I don't get recording of this challenge out, you guys will go, well, where's the Up in Flames challenge? And I'll be like, well, I've done it. I did do it. And everyone's been like, you sure? Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. So, so as it stands, Vexler is 8 points ahead of Chapman in the overall standings. You can't get past Ribeiro. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I'll tell you what we'll do. Just go on, give it a go. Give it a go. Fucking give it a go. Go on. Go on. Fucking get round it. There we go. That's one. You got Surikov in front of you. Go on, get. There we go. Well done, you. I had a little seizure there. I don't know what happened there. Right, so 3 laps to go. 46% on these tyres. Is Vexler going to be able to see that out? Are we going to lose possession? So is it double points for this last race? It's double points for this last race. It is double points for this last race. Okay. You know what? A little tip for everyone. If you're doing this challenge, don't forget there's double points for the last race. If you get to the last race and you feel like you might not have a chance of winning, all is not lost. There's double points for the last race. Yeah, that's just pissed me off, because there's been quite a few times I got to the last race. I'm looking at them like, I can't do anything about that. Whereas now, having looked at it, I could do something about it. So yeah. Cheers for that game. Right. Let's get Chapman to go push and high. In fact, we'll look at Chapman and see if we can get him to overtake. So I think if he gets into 8th, he's in the points. I think. That's okay, that doesn't matter. I didn't ran out of time. Sorry, Chapman. I tried my best. I tried my best to get you a decent position, honestly. No. Anyway, that challenge completed. That's just for posterity, by the way. That's just purely so that I can turn around and say, look, there is no gap in this challenge playthrough. Because I am going to try and do all the challenges. Some of them are going to be fucking mega hard. But that is all the challenges done. Dieter Vexler does win by 8 points. And we'll have a look. Hey, reward unlocked. Player accessory available for new career. Continue. And we've got a horse's head. And pink cowboy and Russian. That's not Russian. My name is... Oh, no, I can't do a Russian accent. I can't. And the chef. Is that beard already in the game? I don't know. I think it is. There we go. Anyway, that is the Up in Flames challenge done. It is a cunt. By the way, it is a cunt. But it makes your life fucking infinitely easy. If you get the opportunity in an interview to praise up Chapman, praise the fuck out of Chapman, and then sign him for whatever cost. Get him in your team, stick him in your reserves. Because that is the easiest way to win this challenge. Anyway, guys, I've been the Keg Man. If you've not subscribed, please do go ahead and subscribe. Like the channel, like the video, all that jazz. Check me out on Twitter, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.